Today, I'm playing the most advanced piece control map in all of Fortnite. But before I show you the map, please take a second to hit that sub button. I'm trying to make it to 20,000 subscribers before summertime. Also, drop a like, it's very appreciated. So this map is by Raider464. If you don't know who he is already, then you're missing out because this dude is absolutely insane at Fortnite. I know the term fastest editor is thrown around a lot, but I truly think that Raider464 is the fastest. A few months ago, Raider came out with a map to practice piece control, and it was a really solid practice map. I actually played it for 24 hours in a past video, and it helped me improve so much. I mean, just take a look at this. At the beginning of the video, this is what my piece control looked like. In actual fights, it was pretty much non-existent. But by the time the 24 hours of practice was over, I was making piece control plays like this one. So I think it's safe to say that this map helped me a lot. In the map I used, there were 16 very useful levels. Some of them involved top-down edits and shots, some were side jumps into boxing up the bot and then killing the bot, some were low ground edits and shots, and others included much more. Now, like I said, this was a solid map for piece control, but it has since been updated and gotten even better. Just a couple of weeks ago, Raider released a piece control practice map V2. This second version, this updated version of the map takes everything that you learned from the first map, the version 1 map, and adds more on top of it. So now not only do you box up a bot and take a shot like you did in the V1 map, but in the V2 map, you do a whole edit tunnel before you even get to that bot. This is what makes the map so advanced. Maneuvers like doing an edit side jump, pickaxing and replacing a wall mid-air, catching yourself with a floor, then editing through, boxing up the bot, and shooting the bot is not something that the average Fortnite player can do. Even me, I'm a controller player that's been playing since the OG, the very first season of Fortnite. I like to think I'm a pretty decent player, but even with all of my time spent playing Fortnite, this map still challenges me. In my first few playthroughs, I could barely make it through a single run without messing up an edit or a shot. As of recently, this map has been my go-to every single time I log on Fortnite, or even when I get bored of playing like pubs or arena or other creative matchmaking modes. Once I log on to warm up, I hop in this course. Usually after one full playthrough, I'm completely ready to go. Sometimes I get absolutely destroyed in my arena grind to Champions League, so I hop into creative and load up this map for some more practice. But I don't think I can talk about this map without mentioning the functionality of it. For starters, I absolutely hate any practice map that doesn't include a free build section. So this huge area is absolutely perfect for free building, and when you get to the top or you fall off, you just teleport right back to the base, which you can break and then continue your free building. I think free build areas are super important in practice maps because they help you warm up at first, or when you get bored of making edits and hitting bots with the Mongrel Classic, you can take a little break and just crank for a bit. The second main functional piece of this map is the teleport boxes. The spawn pad is all the way back here in the middle, so you can see all of the levels and decide which one you want to play next. So it takes a little bit to run to the entrance of each and every level. With these little boxes, you can just shoot them and they will instantly teleport you to the beginning of the level. This sounds super insignificant, but it's just one of those little annoying things that make your life a little more difficult, so Raider implemented a perfect fix. Once you're at the entrance to each level, you can actually shoot the number and it'll give you a pretty detailed explanation of what you're supposed to do in each level. A lot of map creators actually won't give directions like this. What they'll do instead is include a message that says like, go to my YouTube video and watch the tutorial on how to complete this map. This gets really annoying and leads to people practicing the wrong things and not completing the practice map how it was intended to be completed. So props to Raider for not doing something like this and actually just straight up giving us the directions to each run. In the last bit of functionality that I want to mention is that these runs can get pretty long, especially when you're newer to the map and you're messing up a lot. These runs can get pretty lengthy. In other practice maps I've played, there's no way to go back to the beginning where you started off at to practice another level or do anything like that, you actually have to click the start menu, end the game, and then restart the game just so you can get back to the beginning. And that takes a minimum of 20 seconds every single time you do it. In this map, you can emote from any point on the map and it'll instantly send you back to the spawn pad. So if you're in the market for a new practice map, this Raider 464 Peace Control practice map is definitely a solid option. It's titled and labeled as a peace control map, so it actually helps with your builds, it helps with your edits, because that's mainly what peace control is. It helps with your movement, because you're going to be going through tunnels, you're going to be side jumping, you're going to be practicing all sorts of complicated movements, and after every little edit tunnel or every Mongrel Classic you do, there is a bot there that you have to shoot before you can advance to the next level, so it also improves your aim. I think I got confused with my fingers. That's 4 things that you're practicing. Of all the practice maps I've ever played, this new Raider 464 map fits me the best. It is still really challenging for me to complete it and hit all the shots and get all the proper edits and builds down, so I'm still improving quite a bit from it. If a practice map that you're using is not challenging anymore, it is probably not optimal that you continue to use it. It's sort of like how players always like to 1v1 players that are better than them, because they'll improve and progress much faster opposed to 1v1ing someone that's worse than them and they don't have to really try to even kill them. I'm gonna go into real fights against other players and hopefully show off some of the peace control that I've learned from this map. I'm curious though, do any of you have a different practice map or peace control map that you think is better than this one? Or maybe just a practice map that you really like using? If so, drop the name of it down in the comments below, because this Raider V2 practice map is definitely my favorite right now. I'm gonna go ahead and play some realistics 2v2 because unfortunately my ping right now is just too high in pubs to do proper peace control. That dude is lasered. Bro, I'm hitting some nasty AR shots right now. Messed up my edit. Oh, that was pretty nice. Bro, this dude is lost. Let's go. Oh my god. Oh, that dude got destroyed. Wow, that was pretty nice. Oh, got him boxed up. Hit him with the reverse edit. This dude literally just keeps running. I just feel all the way up. Oh, he's not even in there. Oh my god. The buddy almost got me with the edit. He almost made me fall. Nice little Mongrel Classic for the 32 damage. Bro, this other dude is... Okay. Builds, bro. Dude, I swear these players are like escape artists. Oh, that was pretty nice. Nice little Mongrel Classic. Once again, love my Mongrel Classics. Can we do it to him again? Let's go. Oh no, dude, that would have been so good. All I needed was a stair there. I had the high wall, I had him fully boxed. All I needed was a stair. Dang. Well, 1v2. Oh, I hit that dude for a lot. Of course I messed up my edit. Okay. That was pretty nice. Little side jump edited in. What? I was in a terrible spot right there. I got stuck. Ooh, cracked all the shield off. I don't even really need to build. Just keep pop shotting this dude. Oh, let's go. Holy. I think on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made it to this far in the video. If you did, please do me a big favor and drop a like. It's very appreciated. Hope to see you guys in another video.